There is a stretch of ocean where planes have vanished without distress calls. Ships have disappeared without wreckage. Entire crews have been lost without a single trace. Compass needles spin, radios go silent, and sometimes the sky itself seems to turn against you. They call it the Bermuda Triangle. But what really happened there? The Bermuda Triangle isn't officially marked on any map, but it's commonly described as a region between Miami, Bermuda, Puerto Rico, a vast area of the Atlantic Ocean. It's one of the busiest shipping lanes in the world. Thousands of ships and aircraft pass through it every year without incident. Yet the stories refuse to die. December 5, 1945, 5 U.S. Navy training planes lifted off from Florida for a routine exercise. The group was known as Flight 19. The weather was normal. The mission was simple. But during the flight, something changed. The squadron leader radioed in confusion. His compass wasn't working. He claimed they were lost, even though they should have known the area. Then came the chilling message. We don't know where we are. Everything looks strange, even the ocean. The planes never returned. A rescue aircraft sent after them also disappeared. No confirmed wreckage was ever found. 6 planes, 27 men, gone. But the mystery didn't begin with planes. In 1918, the massive cargo ship USS Cyclops sailed through the region, carrying over 300 men. It never arrived at its destination. No distress signal, no debris, no explanation. It remains one of the largest non-combat losses in U.S. naval history. To this day, its fate is unknown. Over time, the triangle earned darker names. The Devil's Triangle, the Hoodoo Sea. Some believe alien activity, underwater civilizations like Atlantis, time warps, magnetic portals. Stories grew larger than the facts, but scientists suggest something less dramatic. The region is prone to sudden storms. Hurricanes form quickly in the Atlantic. The Gulf Stream runs fast and strong, capable of carrying wreckage away before it can be found. And then there are methane gas eruptions from the ocean floor, which, in theory, could reduce water density and cause ships to sink rapidly. Add human error, navigation mistakes, poor communication, and coincidence. Is that enough to explain everything? One of the most repeated claims is that compasses behave strangely in the Bermuda Triangle, and there is some truth here. This region is one of the few places on Earth where magnetic north and true north align more closely than in most areas. For inexperienced navigators in the past, this could cause confusion, but not supernatural malfunction. Still, imagine flying at night, clouds forming around you, radio static, your compass behaving differently than expected. Would panic set in? And in the sky, panic can be fatal. The Bermuda Triangle became famous in the 1960s and 70s. Books and media amplified the mystery. Disappearances were grouped together. Ordinary accidents were retold as unexplained phenomena. Some events that were once considered mysterious were later solved wreckage discovered decades later. But by then, the legend had already taken on a life of its own. And once a mystery enters popular imagination, it becomes immortal. The Atlantic Ocean is powerful. Storm systems can form within hours. Rogue waves, massive walls of water have been recorded. Navigation errors, mechanical failures, and miscalculations are more common than we like to admit. The ocean doesn't need aliens. It doesn't need portals. It is already dangerous enough. But here's the unsettling truth. Not every disappearance has been fully explained, and in the deep ocean, evidence can vanish forever. Why does the Bermuda Triangle still captivate us? Because it represents something bigger, the fear of the unknown. The idea that even in the modern world, with satellites and GPS, there are still places where control slips from our hands. It reminds us that nature is stronger, older, unpredictable, and sometimes silent. Today, planes and ships pass safely through the Bermuda Triangle every day. No official maps mark it as dangerous. No scientific body recognizes it as supernatural. And yet, when a plane flies over those waters, when a ship crosses that invisible boundary, there's still a whisper in the back of the mind. What if? Because whether myth or reality, the Bermuda Triangle proves one thing. The ocean still holds mysteries, and we may never uncover them all